Yo, 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 what is going on, everyone? How is everyone been? How is Alex? Hope everyone is doing well, though, on this Wednesday. I can tell you one thing. It is bloody cold in the UK. Extremely cold today. Compared to what we've been used to, it is so cold. We're going to get straight in, do some BGs, and then we've got some dungeons to run. We need to finish up the battle pass. I've still got about 1,000 points, I think it is, to get. Where are we looking? Yeah, but just under 1,000 points, and then we've fully capped the battle pass, so we get that done this evening. The other thing, someone's been buying rubies. Who buys rubies? Who buys rubies, guys? Like, someone's been buying 14 rubies have sold. What is that? Pissed off, how's it going? Just took my 300k plat and reached 7k plus armor pen and 6k potency. Very nice, man. Rats. It's a good part to get to. Where am I sitting with my stats on this PvP build anyway? I can do a bit more armor pen, but I'm happy there, I think, PvP. It's looking fairly good. Let's get straight in. Because I've still got some testing to do. That build that I put out yesterday, oh my god, that video is like blown up. Unbelievable how quick that's gone. Like, what are we sitting at when it comes to views? Like 3,500 views in its first day up. That's really, really good. It absolutely took off. Your pot is under 3k now since you switched to hit DH. Well, that makes sense, Alex. You know, if you're playing Demon Hunter, you're not going to need as much, right? Just how it goes, man. It's just how it goes. What should we put on? What should I play? Okay, let's do this. I haven't done any PvP in a couple of days. Been slacking. Been testing out that new build. I got another version I want to test out on stream tonight. Virtually the same, just a dot resolution build to see how good I can get it. Thought I'd test it again after having some comments on the new video. Although the video's like gone really, really well. What's this dude saying sorry for? What does he want to know Necro stats? Like, this is not the time or place. It's like Necro stats, man. Can't get hands on good greens. RNG, bro. RNG, bro. Raph, how's it going? I have a question. Mage skill useless? Mage skill isn't useless. This build uses something different now. Like, you can use the dot resolver build with mages. Oh, the PvP dot build with mages. I just prefer this version because it's just more team friendly. I sometimes go in with mages though, and I may do a couple of matches tonight with mages. No, you don't. Denied. Oh man, mirror jaws would be nice right about now, right? Look at that dude just come in and absolutely terrorize me. I've got 10 crests ready for it, so Man, he thought he was going to get away with that. Lol. He thought he was actually going to down me there. He was close. So any of the Necros out there been playing that new PvE build? The one that I put out yesterday. Has anyone been playing it? Any improvements you found? Man. That dude wants me gone. Sup, Vito? Welcome in, man. I could be down here. Yeah. I had a 4 out of 5 gloom from one crest run. Wow. Come on, guys. Push that idol. Stay out of the range. Stay out of the range. Nice, nice. That was perfect. Oh, he's using this build though. What a boss. Gonna make it R4 for far. Yeah, R4 is gonna be good. Be a good start anyway for you on your Demon Hunter. And we can push this. Wow. Have we got an even battle for the first battle? I don't believe it. Never happens. I mean, they're doing okay on the right side now. Let's go left. It's me dead, I think. Yep. Wow. Cold as fuck today, minus 27. Not as cold. Not that's cold over here, but not quite that cold, man. I think we got like a wind chill at the moment of like a -9. Oh man, they could have fucked up. They absolutely fucked up there. Left it open. Nice. First win. Want some more of those. We did alright with this build. Don't get quite as many kills as you do with majors, but I mean, we still did 8, 4, 18. That's pretty good going. take it you've had a lot of snow as well, Alex. It's been snowing over here. Not where I am, but it has been snowing in the UK already. Which is very, very unusual for this time of year. I'm a little bit scared after this gloom drop today. I only have 5-star gems, no 2-star gems like I had with Necro. I mean, can you fit any 2 stars in and drop some, or is it like a necessity you need to have all 5 stars? Trax, how's it going, man? Hope all is well. Alright, are they all going to come down here? Have we had any kills? Nope. So it looks like they're all going to come funneling down one. Just get in there and annoy. I know that barbarian caused me some havoc there, but that was worth. You had to drop pain class to fit your gloom in. Interesting. Wow. Need a few more gem slots? Yeah. Most people hate the idea of having more gem slots though, right? You still have Wolf that you could drop for paying class. I mean, Wolf is really good, but I'm not too sure of what gems you really want to take as a demon hunter, right? I know it's a lot of it's primary, right? So I take it you still need a good amount of crit hit, crit chance, because that's just a staple, right? Leave me alone. This dude. We need to stop them from pushing this side. Everyone's focused on that side and not paying attention. Come on, guys. Wake up. Don't focus on one side. Can we down him? Nope. Demon hunters, man. Demon hunters. I can see a nerf coming in December. Really can. Friday afternoon, Friday after your stream, I had to drive and witness an accident. I was in the air a few minutes prior to that accident. Luckily, wow. We actually, like, me and my partner, we don't drive. And we went out today. And we get, like, public transport. So we was getting the bus today. And we got up to the bus stop. And right outside the bus stop, there was a car, two cars. And one had gone into the back of the other one. And then on the way home from where we went, there was a broken down bus that held up the road for like 2 hours. We was in traffic for ages, man. It was cold as well on the bus. Most of the time, the public transport is fairly good. But just happens to be that today, everything was just fucked up. Do I think barbs need a buff for PvP? I would say they probably need something. I wouldn't say they need too much of a buff because they can just survive for days already, but they're definitely not as good as they used to once be, right? Because they can be kited pretty easily now. This car, though, there's two cars we see this morning, though, right? Like, quite clearly, the fucking car behind had gone into the back of this other vehicle. And it was on a straight piece of road, so I don't even know how they managed to do it. It was just like, how? Luckily, everyone was all right. But the airbags have gone off in the car, so they must have hit it with a fair amount of force. That's me down. I'm a dead. I'm a dead. How did I not die? No one was hurt from what I could tell. I did ask because the people were there around the car. And I think one of the guys from the car in the front, he just said that the woman who had hit him was a bit shaken up, but everyone seemed okay, so which was good news. No, I did the good thing and said, is everyone okay, you know? I wasn't just going to be there and just be like pointing and laughing, because it's not a funny situation where some people just like are really nosy just because they want to see if someone's hurt, right? It's like, really? I started playing Diablo Immortal today. Woo! That's it. What made you start playing today? Do you think I can get a nice build until Inferno? I mean, Hell 3 onwards, you should be able to make my lightning build if you're playing Necro. If you're playing another class, then I'm sure all classes have got kind of their leveling build. You're playing Wizard. I mean, Wizards are going to be fairly good at leveling up. I can't see why they wouldn't be. I don't play a Wizard, obviously. Oh man, that's rough. I remember when I was younger, me and all my mates, we went down to the coast, and we was all young then. None of us was driving. And we was all on the bus, and I remember seeing this motorcycle that kind of had an accident, and there was this dude just kind of like his leg was like mangled. He was alive, but his leg was proper mangled. Absolutely awful accident. No worries, man, but welcome to the game. How long have you played the game for today? How many hours have you dedicated in? What level have you got to? You should join my Discord, though. If you join my Discord, no doubtably someone in Discord will be able to answer all your wizarded questions, because there's like over 800 people in my Discord, man. I'm so glad there's plenty of people joining the game still, like every day. You put in 10 hours today. You're a boss, man. Look at that. Level Paragon 78 already. He's on and off PC. I play on PC all the time. Like I do put in a bit of time on my mobile sometimes, but most of the time it's on PC. Best mobile game. William's coming in. I would say like it's the best mobile ARPG, right? Like I don't think anything's gonna come close to this, right? It says that Discord link's not working. Oh man, I'm gonna have to fix that. Cheers for letting us know, bro. I don't know why that one's not working. Let me fix it after this. It only take me a second to fix it. Could have been messing around with my Discord the last few weeks. While I'm dead, just quickly start loading up to fix it. What side are they pushing? This side are trying to. No, you don't, Demon Hunter. No, you don't. Goodbye. Oh man, I hadn't even turned off something else either. So that's reminded me to come into my stream elements. I was still talking about Sunday's stream on some of my things. Good job. He wants to die again. Nice. We don't mind. Okay. Got you. I'm coming up with a Discord link in about 2 minutes. Oh, we died. Nice. Take my time. I'm fighting. Oh man, we can do multitasking. It's all good. You're glad you won't be immortal over Christmas? Yeah. It's good not being immortal over Christmas. Need to get up. There we go. Got it. Nice, nice, nice. Man, that dude's all over the place. I don't think they're going to be able to push, though. We've got 3 minutes, though. Don't know why I hit bandages there. Nora and Spirits will be. Yeah, I heard that Nora and Spirits will be. There we go. Let's generate a new link and we'll copy that in there. We're going to go to Discord and save. Okay, okay. He's going to go down. There we go. Bone spirits versus mages. I like both, Shelby. I like both. But I must say that spirits definitely brings more support because you can silence the enemies. But mages, you can go like lone wolf and just go ham, right? So you do probably get more kills as mages. But I'm very much about like team play. I do like the old team play function of it. Hopefully that link should work for you now, bro. Oh, which side? Oh, no way, Prax. He's doing good now, though. That's the main thing. That is a proper scary moment if your pup's doing that, man. What was the issue, do you know? The last few days have been shit. Committed. It was just acid reflux. Oh, man. Come on, we've only got 50 seconds. Let's go. We can win this. Oh, we were so close to winning. Unlucky. I can imagine, man. I would have been freaking out as well, to be fair. It's like, what do you do in that situation, you know, isn't it? Your pet's your family. So it could be quite worrying. We almost won that. We really did. Proper close. Easy blades. How's it go? That Discord link should hopefully work. I tried your Dispel build at 800 free-to-play legend with wows and everyone. It was one hit death. Not the build's fault since it happens to all classes. There's room for borrowed time as part of the build. I mean, you could fit borrowed time in, I think. But it'd be... I mean, it's difficult to fit borrowed time into that build no matter what. Was it still the same link? The note under the stream is working. Oh man, at least one of them's working. Stream Elements taking its time. I did save it as well. Go. Oh man, what we got? I didn't even look at the setup in this. The borrowed time, you can use it. It is a bit of a meme though with the new essences. Oh, holy shit. That damage I just took was like, what? Who are we even up against? Okay, we're up against Zach and that lot. And Jasty. No. What a mess that is in that. My God. I don't even want to jump in. Hello, how's it going? That's me gone for sure. That's for sure. Look. Dead. Truly a customized build because I am out-resed heavily by 10 times plus. And also secondaries with only 3 to 4k range. I keep matching against 70. Are you above 3.5k though? If you're above 3.5k in Legend, then like you're gonna be ruined most of the time, to be fair. Like this right now. Rezo doesn't matter. What rating are you? What BG rating are you? Yeah, so you're gonna get a lot of WoW matches. Once you're close to that 3.5k, you start to get lots of WoW matches. It's just how it goes. And no matter what you do to improve yourself as such a low res player and low secondary stats, you're going to have a hard time. Like, that is the brutal honesty of this game. Like, even I have a hard time sometimes. And chat can definitely say that for sure. MM is just brutal. This match we can't push anywhere. Oh wow, we actually killed Jest. We actually killed him. Wow. Like, we can't push this idol anywhere. Look, just not happening. No wonder people get mad when I'm on their team due to low reso and low secondaries. I mean, take no notice of them. If people are getting mad because of that, then, you know, screw them. At the end of the day, you managed to get to Legend with low reso, low stats. So you've done good. Just do your 3 matches a day now and that's it. Wow. Thank you for the motivation to continue on queuing. I mean, I would say just focus on getting like 3, maybe 6 matches done every day. Win or lose, you'll get some reward. You're already above legend, so you're going to get the max reward you could possibly get when it comes to the crests, right? So like a few of us are really just mad when it comes to, you know, trying to get further. I don't need to do more than 3 every day, but I do just for reasons. You know, it's one of those things. We're getting absolutely smashed apart. "27-ish days till BG is over." Yeah, exactly. New season. Bring it on. Look at that. Nothing you can do against that damage. No matter who you are. You've been having a lot of fun with Tower Wars over BGs. I mean, that's good when Tower Wars is up, because you can have a blast with Tower Wars early on. Maybe we should bring out the dot resolve, the dot build, the mage dot build, and have some fun with that for a few matches, and then go on to the annoying build, right? The debuff build. Because that was terrible. We couldn't do anything there. We got a combo though, so combo's always nice.
I have much to show you. Caution is often wise.
You sent a message on Discord. Nice. Someone is bound to reply. There's lots of people on the Discord that want to help people out, so you're in the right place, man. Are we in the right field? Did it swap? Okay, Grace. This one's a little bit lower res. A little bit lower potency. I think we're good.
Another tale to unwrap. Caution is often wise.
Necro is a very depth in his wizard knowledge. I think Nedra's on about coming back to Necro for a while. He did mention it on Discord to me earlier. Be interesting to see him back on Necro. See how mage build goes. Who are we up against? Wow. Should have gone debuff. Should have gone debuff. Nora, how's it going? How's the weather been, Nora? Have you had a snow? What's this look? 1, 2, 3. You just thought you'd come in and have a bit of a chime. Why not? You've had a little. We've just had a bitterly cold wind. That's all we've had at the moment. We haven't had any of the white stuff. Oh, you're in Leeds. Are you home tomorrow? How's it been in Leeds? Did it Leeds get any? Because I know it was like Scarborough way, wasn't it? They had like an amber warning out for Scarborough, which is not really that far from where you are in the grand scheme of things. A little icy. It's unusual to have it this chilly, like this early on. Yeah, well, I looked at my weather thing a little while ago and it's like wind chill -9 now. Pretty rough. If we can win this, it'll be hilarious. Oh, nice. Yeah. We were out in it today because we went out for the day. And it was yeah, pretty damn cold. There's no point in me putting any dots onto a Blood Knight. Instant regret, Alex. I should have gone with debuff for a few matches first. Considering they've got 3 Blood Knights. They've got 3. They've got 3. So no matter what lane what lane you go to. We actually managed to push it. Like 3 PKs go hard. Just like lay down until the end of the match. Hope we win. At least we won. Also, how's it going, man? How you finding the weather, Ozzo? doing your job, I bet it's been pretty rough. Have you seen the new cosmetic, Alex? It's like you're carrying fruit in your helm, man. You got like some apples and some grapes. Malt, how's it going? Barb is so bad now. I mean, you can kite barbs for days, right? I do feel sorry for barbs. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing very well, also. Still the usual English weather. I mean, we haven't had a cold spell like this, though, in November for a long time. Not this cold in November. Like, it currently now feels like -8, right? -8 where I am. Like, I don't have the heating on in the office, even though I got the radiator right here. And when I got home today, the office was freezing. Not gonna lie, this is normal weather for Northern Ireland. I suppose you are a little bit further north, right? So yeah, I suppose you do get the colder weather earlier than what we do. Where I am on the east, like, normally we just stay mild and wet. But there's talks on the cards that this is going to be similar weather to what we had in like 2010 and 2018. Let me send my weather over to the UK. I mean, if we had -20 degrees regular every year, we would be used to it. But we just don't. We're just not used to it. But there's only 2 this time. But don't worry, the new cosmetic we're getting, Alex, the cold ain't gonna matter. You got fruit bowls to carry around with you, man. Harmony, how are you? Welcome in. Frozen fruit bowls to throw at your enemy. Maybe that will burst some shields, Nora. That recent Necro dungeon build is pretty sick, thank you. I mean, I think we got improvements we can do to it, Harmony, as well. So, but I'm glad, like, the video has popped off, and I think it's been something that people have been waiting for, right? Like, people have been waiting for a new dungeon build, so I wanted to get a version 1 out, which is now what we've got. Now it's time to look to see if there's any more improvements we can do, and possibly bring out a second version in the next couple of weeks, or an updated version, right? And I think like, I was talking to people in Discord today about the build, and I think we could have a dot resolver build version of it as well. So you can have a non-dot resolve build, and then have like a dot resolve build that's kind of like high potency. So if you're someone that doesn't have a lot of potency, then you go for the non-dot resolver because that would be more suited. And then you've got options. Share it on Discord so you can copy it, man. I shared you the link. And it's actually in in game as well, man. Like I put the build together in game, so you can just go copy it. Hey Drew, how's it going, man? You're gonna be back to Necro eventually. Too hard. She never said that, man. Someone's coming in with the that's what she said. Or you could say she didn't say it. Also, you never read the patch notes. Even when I've translated them to Romanian for you. Come on, man. I pulled a 4-star Echoing Shade with a red crest and have a copy. I would probably use it as food as well, Nora, to be fair. Who wants the echoing shits anymore? You would go back to Necro, but it's really hard to re-optimize everything. I mean, you don't need a lot of potency in that build. You just need crit hit chance and crit hit damage, because it's a non-dot resolver build, Drew. So you could go back to Necro and use a non-dot resolver build for dungeons. I'm trying to figure out if we can do something for raid that's non-dot resolver, but I think that's going to be a bit more difficult, right? I'll get out of that. Know what we need? What do we need? Oh, you've got everything for primary. More likes on the stream. I'd agree. I'd agree, Nora. I'm terrible at reminding people to like, though. Yeah, I'm just too relaxed. Hey guys, like the stream. Got to head out to work. Starts in 40 minutes. See you on the next stream. Cheers for popping in, Alex. Take it easy, bro. Have a good day. No. Stay on the idle. Stay on the idle. No mirror jewels yet. No. I think a lot of people were surprised by that. Get on the idle. Come on. I haven't updated the command for the new one yet. I need to, though. Thanks for reminding me. It's something I should have done yesterday, but I forgot. What would I do without you guys? Also keys. Yeah, I've got to do keys as well. Let me bring the stream elements back up again. We've fixed one thing already since we've been live. We'll fix this as well. Where are we gonna put it? Chat commands. Let's go. So we're swapping to the new build, right? That should now be updated to the new dungeon. How many keys have I actually got talking of keys, Nora? 344. I mean, I could do the first room, right? We're going to look at another dungeon build after we're done beaches. I've set it up. Did I remember to did I remember to do Vanguard? Yeah, funny. I was so busy yesterday. I didn't remember to do Vanguard. By the time I remembered to do Vanguard, guess what time it was? Tomorrow I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do alarms. Let's get Bill. Let's get Bill. They're all getting me. I don't want to die. We lived. Wow. Alarms I will do tomorrow. I need alarms for everything. Shadow, Immortal, Vanguard, keys, waking up in the morning. Who else here sets alarms for their Diablo Immortal content? Is Nora the only one? You're up at 5 a.m. for flights home. Nice. Nice and early. I need to write a list out of things that I need to do alarms for first, and then decide on, you know, the best times for me to do them. So then I can be more efficient with my time. Exactly. Do not stun me. Get the fuck out. Oh, get wrecked. Good night, Nora. We'll see you on Friday. Have a safe trip back. And then mages. They were going ham. I think we've only had, what, one loss tonight, was it? So far? This could be another loss, though. Well, it's very balanced, apart from this guy. I bet he's got a shit ton of potency. They're letting him push the other side, though. That's the downside here. We're panicking. And they're pushing the other side. Oh, they booked up. Wow, what a push. What a push they just did. I think we go debuff build for the last few matches. Last half an hour matches.
I have much to show. Caution is often wise.
Have you played much of this debuff build also? You haven't played any of it at all. It's quite fun. Different. Oh, you've played it a few times. I really enjoy it. How is it going? Welcome on in, man. Well, I'm doing very well. Chat seems to be doing very well. We're having a blast in PvP. Then we're going to go back to doing some more dungeon just testing. I got another build that I want to test, which is virtually the same as what we've already posted. Just a dot resolver version. And then we're going to cap the rest of the battle pass. That is the plan for tonight. There's new battle pass tomorrow. Getting fruit bowls, guys. We're getting fruit bowls. Who are we up against? You've had a go of it. How did you find it? Yeah, that's what I've got set up as well. I set it up earlier. I think we did try it, and I think my conclusion was it was good. But I still think I preferred the non-dot resolve build. Boosh, how's it going? Welcome on in, man. Glad to see I'm going again. Oh, man. 3 times a week, we come in and we just blast. Missed him. What happened to my spikes there? Spikes just bugged out and spawned underneath me. GG. Which is a lot stronger, the dot resolve or the one that I posted yesterday? Just going to annoy the hell out of them. We need to go this side, though. The dot resolve version. I mean, in theory, if you've got high potency, it should be. Rip. If you've got high potency, the dot resolve should be better. If you've got low potency, the other one, in theory, should be better, right? In theory. Man, they're pushing both sides. We can't stop this. Almost 6k pot. I mean, in theory, then dot resolve would be better, I think, but we're gonna find that exactly out. That's all I want to know, because there could be 2 versions of this build. Get wrecked, Blood Knights. Missed him. How are my cats? The cats are very well. They spent most of the day on their own today, because me and the missus were out. That move was brutal. I know I didn't do enough to finish the game, though. It was a good move against the 2 Blood Knights there. But that's all we can do as a support build. We can't do much else other than annoy. We'll do a couple of matches with this, and then we'll move straight on to doing dungeons. Want to try solo dungeons first with a dot resolver, see what it's like. What rating are we actually at now? We're still not past the 35. Not quite. Wow. Just want to get past the 35 and then I'm happy. Never happy until I pass 3,500, and it's been brutal. Like, how many necromancers are on here now as leaderboards? I think it's like 80. We'll have a look in a second. 80 is just incredible. One, two, three, four. Wow. One. And we get one. Seems fair. It seems fair. Legend, 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 legend. Here we go. 82. 82. What is going on? Can we do some brutal moves again this time round against these 4 Blood Knights? What is our Blood Knight actually like? I already know what he's like. Oh my god. Why did I even look? Right, he got out of my way. Annoyingly. I think it's gonna be me gone. Oh wow, we got the shield. Nice. I've got to heal up though before I even attempt to go in. Okay. We got him. Get wrecked. Next. Gotta get him again. Get wrecked. Where's my team? We need to be with a team. At least we've got one of my team members here. We got him. Can we do the same this side? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Oh, I'm not going to get out of there, though. Am I going to survive? Barely. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, this is the support build. Fabio, how's it going, man? Welcome in. The support build is just really like, you've just got to play annoying. You know, just think about like you're just tickling the Blood Knights. And anyone else you want to debuff, or anyone else you want to stun, anyone else you want to fear. You know, because that's what it's all about. It's not just about the debuff, it's about the stun, the fear, and everything else, right? You know, you look at this. They've all lost their shields now. Oh my god. So annoying for them because they have to retreat. And now I'm dead. But, you know, who cares? I stopped them from pushing. And that is all you're doing, is support. Now we go back this side. We're going to stun straight in the middle. Missed the stun because it fucking bugged out again. The trouble is when I play this build, for some reason, I hit my spirits too quickly. And if I hit spirits too quickly, I find my spikes bug out. We're doing good. We're doing good. Is more CC. It looks good. It is a lot of fun. It's the best support Necro build, I think, around at this moment in time. I'm gone. Wow. I was sure I was going to be a goner. Don't know how we survived that. But we pulled it off somehow. What we got coming? Oh, he's busted. And it's pretty fun. It's fun in the way you play it. I just get to be super annoying, which is just so good. He's definitely gone. There was no way he was getting away. No way. And this guy. I don't know if we need to do anything to this dude. Oh, we might. Just for the sake of doing it, all right? Done. This poor guy. He was trying, bless him. Well, what was that? Or like, why did that just bug out like that? Has that been doing it to anyone else? Like, that's done it like 3 or 4 times now. And I know my mouse was casting somewhere else. That's better. That was a good match. We did well. Very, very good. We definitely annoyed them enough. Gonna do another one. I enjoyed that. We're going to be edging slightly closer to 35 now. Because that was another 12-point win, right? Not updated, though. One, 2 on the enemy team. And only 1 on... Yeah, 1 on this side. That's fine. We should be good. I should be able to annoy again. And after this match, we go dungeons. Let's go. Let's watch what way they're going to come down. We might be able to get some surprise stuns, fears. Okay, okay. I'll risk being in there. That was worth it. We're not watching the other side though. Man, it's going to be an easy win by the looks of things. It looks like they're giving us the win. Don't know what they do. We're not going to complain though, right? They're trying to push this side. The answer is no. Now they go on the other side. Let's follow this dude. As long as you get that dispel on him every time, like there's nothing they can do. They're just gonna die. They've got no shield anymore. That's why I don't think Blood Knights are too much of an issue. They do a lot of damage. Don't even need a stun there. He's dead. He was dead. Like, too easy. Finish him up. Nice. Did he die? I can't. I've got to be with my team. I can't defend on my own. We have to go this side, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That was good. That was good. Wow. I think they're getting annoyed. Look how many assists we've got there. 24. Doing good. Them mages though. Nothing they can do now though. They can't win this in 1 minute 20. It's game over at this point. I missed him on the debuff there. I wasn't quick enough, but we nearly had him. It's just a random debuff. Didn't even try to stun. This is asking for a stun though. If my... Why does it do that? I didn't even press anything else. Not needed though, look. That guy, he knew what was coming. Nice. A nice win. GG. Right. That was GG. Like, them matches were perfect when it comes to the debuff build. Absolutely spot on. So let's just put on this loadout. Debuff build, dot resolve build, to what we just did. So we're going to go over to the Mari, and while that's going there, I'm going to be right back. Just one moment. Okay. GG. Their matches were amazing, Fabio. For when it comes to that sort of build, like I'm well impressed with that build. Every time I play it. Okay, a bit more chilled music. We're gonna put this on because why not? We're at stacked 7 hours now, so we might as well use it. Is this the right setup? Yes, yes, yes. The right gems? Yes. I mean, for a dot resolve build, though, we would really want a misery in there would be nice, right? But, I mean, misery, them gems I've already got are just so nice. A pain clasp and misery in that build would be nice, right? Shame. We'll see how it goes. See if we can fit them in. Got 2 out of 4 spirits. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, heightened senses. I like heightened senses. Everyone comes rushing towards us. I mean, the burst felt the same there as what it did overall in the other build. I need to look to see if I'm hitting higher than 2.5, 2.6 million in some of my hits. I mean, I don't know. We're just hitting more with corpse lance, right? Than what we were, and hitting less with spirits. This is a spin build. Yeah, this is a different version to what I posted yesterday. It's the same build pretty much, just slightly different. Dot resolve instead of being non-dot resolve. And I mean, it just means we can do a bit more single target, I suppose, than what we could with the other build. I don't think it feels that much difference, to be fair. And I think the reason I say that is because we've just reduced the damage from bone spirits going into corpse lance, because corpse lance is getting dot resolved. The gems is actually doing less damage, as far as I'm aware. Let's do another. Okay, this is perfect. Swarming and big problem. Okay, the burst is really strong. The other thing I got to make sure I've got set up is my legendary paragon after this. These are hurting though, I must say. That hurt. Okay, we need to swap this to that. This could be the strongest dot resolver build we've got, I think. When it comes to dungeons, I don't think it's a beat the raid. I mean, you could drop into defensive and be a bit more tanky, I suppose, but I don't like doing that in PvE. To my mind, if you have to do that with Haunt Coil in PvE, then you shouldn't be using the coil yet. And this is just proven to me, like, it's risky, even though I'm using Unfilled Grave, right? Just want to check the build after I do this dungeon to make sure we got everything in the right place. I have died 3 times now. What is he doing up there? Yeah, three times now, but deaths happen though. Even more so when you're soloing. It's risky. Like, this damage is good. Just make sure I put in the right pieces. I did right. Unfilled Grave, yes. Yes. Yes for movement speed. This is still good. Yes. Yes. This is still good. Maybe I'm just playing too aggressive. Didn't want that. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Discord. This is what I want to look at. Where we were talking about this earlier. No, because you want the movement speed. You could change it to a more damage, but you want the movement speed, because the only thing you've got for movement speed, if not, is only having 2 out of 4 here. And you got your Bloodsoaked Jade. The downside is, because of Haunt Call, we have to be in offensive stance. So we're losing 10% movement speed. So we're using Platyspores to recoup some of that. But paying class would just be nice. A Bold Hope is just so good. And so is Colossus because of the skill damage and skill range. This is just too good not to have, in my opinion. This you need to have. 2-star in dungeons, best 2-star. This you need to have. Great 2-star to have in dungeons. This we need to have because it's a dot resolver. This we need to have for the dot resolver. This we don't need to have. You should always be using Mother's Lament. Crit hit chance is the best stat in the game, and if you're not hitting 100%, then you would never drop it. Wow, look at that death look. I didn't die like this when using the other build. Why am I taking so much damage from? I don't get why I was suddenly taking so much damage from there. Like, what is that damage? What is that damage? You strongly disagree on Lament. You cannot get rid of mothers until you're around about 4,500 reso. Without a shadow of a doubt. If you want to do big damage, big damage, you will not be dropping mothers. In every test I've ever done, mothers is needed when it comes to putting out more and more damage at lower resos until you get above the, like, or close to the 5k reso, because then you need all 5 stars. And believe me, I've done a lot of testing. That was better. Yeah, but I'll show you. I'll show you right now. So, writing pad. So you got 100% is your max crit hit chance, right? 100% crit hit chance is your maximum, right? It's not an obsolete gem. Because you want crit hit chance up to 100% is the best stat in the game. 100% the best stat in the game. Till 100%. Without a shadow of a doubt. And then after that, it's a debate between crit hit damage and potency when it comes to dot resolve builds, right? So, if we look at my current crit hit chance, it's 30%, yeah? So that is unbuffed 30%, and that is what I'm getting from gear, yeah? And then from my roiling, I'm also getting 30%. Yeah? And then from my mothers, I am getting 32%. So you work that out. Yeah, that is what, we're at 92%. 92%. 92. I can get a little bit higher on this because I can put on attacker because I'm not using attacker at the moment. I'm using protector. Like this gem here, this gem here is the best 2-star gem in the game. Still to this day, best 2-star gem in the game. Don't get me wrong, we get a little bit of crit hit chance from this against each enemy. Because that's how it works, right? Each enemy. But that still wouldn't take us to the 100% against them enemies. And this is on a 6-second cooldown. So I'm not at 100% crit hit chance. Because I'm missing stuff from my familiars. Crit hit damage is another matter. Trust me, if you use mothers in your builds, you will see your damage go through the roof. Because of the 20-second burst. Crit hit damage is another matter. So you got 23% base here. And then you've got 54% here. And then you've got crit hit damage from this of 32%. So I'm still a bit off of this as well because you can get it to 120%. And I'm like 109%. Good, it fixes again. Nice. It doesn't work in PvP. You would not take mothers into PvP. You don't want mothers in PvP because it gets strifed. That's why you'll see whenever I do a build in PvP, it doesn't work. And don't use it. You want critical hit chance on your essences for PvP. Because that doesn't get strifed. But in PvP, PvE, you want as much crit chance everywhere so you can get to 100%, so you can do the most damage. Now, I would never advocate for mothers to be in PvP. You don't want it in PvP. Simple as that. It gets affected by strife too much. But for PvE, it is S tier. It's the best 2-star in the game for damage. The thing you got to watch out here when you're soloing is these blades. Them blades do so much damage. It definitely does a lot of damage, and I think the dot resolver will be a worthy contender against the other build, right? I think we swap to the other build and test it. What did we change? We changed one thing, didn't we? Yeah. Because I actually already swapped something in this build compared to the video. I took out Barons and put in this Banquet. 55% is fine. It's not a dot resolver, even though we're going for higher potency, but it doesn't matter. We could swap out this again to make it fair and go pain. And then the Paragon setup should be with Lightning Rod. I've been trying it with Lightning Rod and I've been trying it with that, so... This is where we get really shit fixes compared to what we've been getting the last few. Oh, swarming and changed, that's fine. I can't tell the difference. What do you guys reckon? How can you protect yourself against bleeding in PvP? You don't. You just basically hope that you can use your Wraith form, and then you hope that you can use your bone armor and then heal up. I mean, it's a little slower on the clear speed there than dot resolve, right? The only way we can protect ourselves from anything in PvP is Wraith form and bone armor draw deep. Watch out for the blades. There they are. I mean, I can't really tell a difference between these two builds. One is a little bit faster, I suppose, on the clear speed by a little bit. But when it comes to raw numbers, is there any chance to stop Necromancer during a ghost? No. You're invisible. In theory, you're invisible, right? Even though they can still see you, that you're not targetable. So they can't really do anything to you. But dots will still be running on you, right? For that period of time, you'll still have a dot on you. And then once you pop out, you'll die if you still got that on you. How do I feel about it? About the market changes? I know there's a lot of unhappy people about it. It's probably an unusual way to go when it comes to trying to stop the bots. But I get what they're trying to do. But I think it's going to have a negative impact on how some people play the game. Does it really affect me? No. I don't buy or sell higher level gems. So I don't suppose it's going to affect me at all. But I really think it is just swapping one lot of damage for another lot of damage when it comes to what you're putting out. Watch out for the blades. There they go. I've been one shot by them so many times. I think it will make a lot of alt accounts drop out. So for Blizz, they have less people. I mean, yeah. But I think, like, alts don't really do much, right? They don't spend in the game. So when it comes to the expenditure of the game, they won't lose out when it comes to the expenditure, I shouldn't think. Although it could have a negative effect because then people could just decide to not play anymore. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. They can only try, right? We've all seen the fact that there's bots like farming thousands and millions and billions of plat. And it's just bad for the game when it comes to, you know, bots doing that. And the fact is, these bots, like Susan bots and stuff like that, they're actually like anyone that's ever brought from them. You risk your account. Like in a very bad way, you're risking your account. And I suppose not just your account, you're risking a lot of other things as well when it comes to, you know, being susceptible to fraud. You know, you have to give over details to be able to receive the things that you're buying from them, right? So you're giving over your details to that account, which then could compromise your personal details when it comes to these bots that people are buying from. So I understand it from that point of view why they want to do this. I want to get a screen of that. Okay, we're in the right paragon. Yeah, the farmer bots are a curse, but I think they could have done other things other than cripple the market entirely. They've tried many other things over the years when it comes to like increasing the level in which they have to be able to do, you know, stuff, and that didn't work, right? You know, it is a matter of trial and error to see what they can actually, like, you know, at the end of the day, when it comes to them bots, and that's the main reason they're doing it for. It's they're trying to protect their player base when it comes to the fact that these massive bots that are doing all this farming are potentially accessing people's personal information when you go and buy from them. I really don't know the difference between these two builds. One may be slightly quicker than the other. The dot resolver may be slightly quicker than the other. Some of them do. Some of them do get banned, but the fact is that they can just open more and more and more and more accounts. There was a video shared on Reddit where one bot farmer had over 100 accounts all farming at the same time. One gets banned, another one is opened. You're always going to be fighting a losing battle. The only thing that they can do is make it not worthwhile for them to do it anymore. The only other thing they could do in the game is just not have unbound gems and just bound everything. So it's swapping one lot of damage for the other lot of damage, and I think the dot resolver is actually quicker damage. From what I can tell, the dot resolver is quicker damage, so it feels like you're going through the dungeon quicker. That's the only other thing they can do against the bots, though, right? And exactly, you know, people wouldn't like that, right? You know, Diablo 3, for instance, when that first was released, I don't know if you ever played that, but when it was first released, they had a real money auction house. And it was good to start with, but I think it was a similar issue, bots. And in the end, they had to close it down. And then there was no more auction house. It was just gone completely.
Well done, champion. I am activating the gateway.
You're glad you never played D3? D3 was like so good. Batwade, how's it going? What Paragon legendary skill would I use for the Golem? Ooh. I would probably still go Glad, to be honest. But you could also go for Slayer, right? And if I was going in Golem, I would probably still use Curse, legendary skill. And there was a 3.5 hit in there. That was big. We may have a second version to the build, guys. I think this is the second version. Okay, so for your Golem build, I would potentially go Slayer and go high into shields. And then I would probably take Curse of Weakness. I would take Curse of Weakness. That's what I would do, Batwade. Because you should have enough to stay alive if you've got enough block and stuff like that. So I can't see that being an issue. So the other thing I want to try then, guys, with this build is just throwing in our attacker skill. You play D1 and D2, and after that you play PoE. PoE is good. I play PoE. Not like highly dedicated, but I played enough. Okay, Chains and Conjurer. Why don't I? I think with Slinger. Slinger is one of those things, like in PvP it's risky because you could survive by just proccing your gladiator and then come back and do more damage more quickly. Where with Slinger, you don't have that. A second life in PvP is so good. And I think for the dot resolve, the dot build in PvP, it's definitely something you'd want to be taking, is Gladiator. You do have a savior. That is true. But obviously that is on a longer cooldown. And you've got to remember as well, is a dead player is not providing any benefit to the match. So if you're dying more because you're not in a Paragon that is going to keep you alive for longer, then effectively you're being less effective because you're in a Paragon that's weaker. You have to think about it from a team perspective. Wow, we had a bit of a lag spike then, but I'm back. We didn't disconnect. Can I try to just amuse you? I mean, I'll try it on next stream, man. Just to amuse you, we can try it. How you truly understand that something works in PvP or not, caps, gems, etc. So when it comes to strife in PvP, your essences will not be affected by strife. So for instance, in the build that we use, say for mages, in the dot build here, we use this shoulder piece because this crit hit chance here is not strifed because your essences stay as they are. Gems are strifed when it comes to your legendary gems. That is just how it is, and it is by what, 70% reduction. I think we take this into a real dungeon with a pie and see what this is like. What do you reckon? Because I think this is quite good. Bearing in mind we're not in Protector, we'll see how quick we are. We're in Attacker. Oh, we completed it. Nice. Nice. What is this queue? What alternative? So what I use for my gems in PvP, if you look on here, I would use Misery because your dots will be just increased. You want this in PvP. This is Gauntlet. This will be quite good to see what it's like single target. Didn't feel too bad. Long as we can keep up enough corpses for our corpse lance, then this will be fine. But it is definitely going to be a battle to see which one is the best build, whether it comes to dot resolver or not. Because I am really unsure of the two yet. They're both really strong builds. But single target, I definitely think the dot resolver is better single target. But then dungeons aren't about single target, right?
Where is this place? This evil ends.
Look at this. I cannot generate enough corpses to supply corpse lance on this boss. But when we do, them hits are like so good. We want a proper dungeon.
Together we will do what must be done.
We don't want none of this boss mode dungeons. Good night, Raf. Cheers for popping in, man. Have a good night. What is this guy doing? Come on. I don't need the crit hit damage, but have we got any wildfire in here? Seed. I haven't got any to look at it. But we don't need the crit hit damage because we've already got pretty much max what we need. Because you can only get 120% max when it comes to crit hit damage. 120%. And I currently sit at 109 to 115 depending on what I'm running. So I really don't need any more. So the wildfire set is just not really any good for us Necros because of the sets we use. And the actual builds we use, right? And the enchants and the reforges we use. And the issue is our builds are... It'll be really good if you've got a low amount of crit hit damage already.
Welcome, ally. Sargoth's prison lies in the depths of the temple. But even here I can feel
I might permanently run this version. I'm gonna have a look at the wildfire in a second and we'll have a discussion about it. Rip. Just got run over by the siege breaker. So the wildfire imperative set, your firestorm now becomes wildfire, increasing its damage bonus from 50 to 70%. Okay, so how are you activating wildfire first? How are you acting firestorm? How are you activating that as a necro? Because in my mind, there's only one way you can activate firestorm as a necro. Golden ferment. So you're activating it in the correct way. Good. Just kill these dudes. So you're getting it activated by using golden ferment, which is fine. Wildfire also conjures wild tornadoes and drags nearby enemies to the center, dealing 33. Wildfire also grants fanning, but that is not crit hit damage or crit hit chance. It's just damage, right? Wildfire is just that. Wildfire set is just damage, right? Raw damage on the flat. The roiling consequences won't trigger firestorm. Just to inform you of that.
Need something reforged, salvaged, maybe.
So this is just damage. This isn't crit hit damage. You get no crit hit damage from this. This is just damage. No crit hit damage at all. Which is actually worse than crit hit chance or crit hit damage. Do I recommend Golden Ferment rank 4 on PvP? Golden Ferment's an alright gem, don't get me wrong. But it has its uses, right? So if you got it at rank 4, dealing damage grants you ascendance for 6 seconds, increasing your evasion rating by 3% and causing you to unleash 3 blasts of wind at a random nearby enemies. But it's 20% more damage than normal crit. But that's not how it works, right? Your crit hit damage, when you look at crit hit damage, yeah?
Back to work then.
Increases damage done by critical hits beyond double damage, yeah? Then you look at your crit hit chance. Increases chance for your attacks to be critical hits, which deal double damage. Further increased by your critical hit damage attributes. So these two are much better than just going for pure out damage increase. So you would actually be better off going with Banquet of Eyes than you would be with Wildfire set. Because because you would actually get more damage from Banquet of Eyes 4-piece than you would be from Wildfire set. Personally, I don't think we have much use for Golden Firmament. I wouldn't rank it highly for Necromancers at all.
We grow ever stronger.
Even in PvP. I would actually rate it as a B gem.
If the centerpiece is still here, it lies in the deepest recesses of this tomb. Only one seal remains. I am healed. Only one.
I mean, what classes a stellar gem is that you can use it in all content, right? So a stellar gem would be, you know, something that you can use in both PvE and PvP, and something that supports the build that you're playing. Well, when Golden Firmament doesn't support the builds that we play that are meta at this moment in time.
I am healed.
Now we can obviously agree to disagree. No, Colossus is like S tier. And do you want me to tell you the reason why it's S tier? I'll tell you after this. He's gone. Okay, good. So Colossus engine. All of our attacks are skill based in most of our builds, right? All of them. Yeah. So when it comes to Colossus, everything is going to be increased by it. Yeah, you've got increased skill damage here by 34%. It also increases the skill range. So actually your range is bigger on all of your skills. So all of them swirling around things are all bigger. Yeah, much bigger. Much bigger. And it also gives you knockback immunity, which is really, really good in PvP, right? It also gives you the size increase, which is going to make you go faster, because bigger means faster. You know, your size increase means your movement speed is faster. Any gem that is going to give you an advantage on moving faster bumps that up a rating straight away. And the fact that this also increases your skill damage is just amazing. Because for instance, in this PvP build, this version, which has got the new version, all of this is skill damage. None of this is affected by... All of this is affected by... Apart from, obviously, Soulfire. All of that is affected by skill damage by Colossus Engine. Mages, the mage version... This version, when it comes to mages, they aren't affected by skill damage. They're affected by your primary damage. But this is still skill damage. This is going to be still, you know... this is skill damage. But Colossus is still that good that you would take it because of the size increase and because of the immunity to knockbacks. It's just that good. And I would take it over Golden Firmament every day. Golden Firmament, the only thing we would ever use that for is a Necro. Possibly it's just because of the evasion rate. Yeah, 3%. Why not? But also because it can activate Firestorm. And Firestorm is only useful sometimes. And most of our builds at this moment in time, we do not care about Firestorm. We care about raw damage or dots. Now, your best gem that you could possibly put into your Necro as a dot PvPer would be Wolffjord. For sure. Because Wolffjord is so good when it comes to a dot Necro. And that will be my next gem, depending on what gems we get come out in December, if any. Does it look cool when Firestorm is running though on a Necro? I mean, yeah, don't disagree with that at all. You know, to me, I would put Golden Firmament down at like B, possibly even C tier for Necro, because there is many more gems now that are worthy. And the fact that Firestorm, we just don't utilize enough. There's only one way of utilizing it, and that is that way, and there's much more better options. Like, I definitely wouldn't put it above Colossus Engine. I definitely wouldn't put it above Bloodflow. I definitely wouldn't put it above Haunt Coil. I wouldn't put it above Roiling Consequences. I definitely wouldn't put it above Bloodsoaked Jade, even though Bloodsoaked Jade is now falling, in my opinion, down to A tier. At best, it's 8th best. Yeah, it's way down there, right? From where you take so good shield. I mean, what sort of shield are you looking for? What shield do you need? That's because Firestorm is just not good for Necro. Oh, Golden Firmament. Yeah, Golden Firmament is just not good for Necro. Like, it's not. It's not. Sadly, it's not. It's not an S tier gem. It's not an A tier gem. It might be just a B tier gem, but that is very just, in my opinion.
Somebody help me! Noah! Go now! Villagers are down there. Please!
Oh, the shield I get is from bone armor, yeah.
Further down.
Because bone armor baseline gives you a shield. So they chase you, but they keep getting blasted by golden ferment. I mean, is this in PvP we're talking, right?
This must be where they're keeping the villagers.
I mean, like in PvP, to me, I would rather take something that's going to increase my my dots. And to me, increasing dot damage and giving me more dots is definitely augments. Or I'd rather interrupt someone's healing by having grace. Than I would trying to work out how to, you know, have... Yeah, exactly, Ice. Like, it's just not enough of a damage increase. In PvP, there's much better options. What build are you running? Like, that's another question. What build is it you're running? But
A new partner. Very well.
I'm talking about both. What build is it you're running with golden firmament?
Fear not the end. Can hardly breathe. Need to move faster.
You run the dot mage. And what are you putting in replace? What are you putting in place of golden ferment then? So in my build, for instance, compared to my gems, what are you dropping to put in gold? So you're using 4-piece Grace, 2-piece Vifus, and 2-piece Barons. Yeah. What about your other gems? What other gems are you using?
You will never set foot in our world.
Because you're obviously sacrificing something compared to the standard setup.
Tormented. Or loved. Or both.
Yeah, with my build, we're obviously seeing what I use when it comes to my gem setup. So are you using this dot build with mages, or are you using this dot build with Wraith Vexed? Or a variant?
Welcome, ally.
Because you can see the gems that I use.
Somebody help me! Noah! Please help me! Watch out!
Using the mage variant. And what other gems you using in combination with golden?
Somebody help me! Noah! Go now! Please save them!
You have all your stuff geared to do extra summons damage.
This must be where they're keeping the villagers.
Trouble is, the mages aren't your main damage. Your dots are the main damage, so you want to increase everything to do more damage via your dots,
All will burn,
not your summons.
and I will revel in the smoke. Done.
Your mages are there just to provide more of annoyance and provide a way of adding dots very quickly. But they're not there to provide the damage themselves.
Do you see?
So Voice Black is good in PvP. Horn Call good in PvP. Blood Oak Jade, Roiling Consequences. Agreed. Bloody Reach. Bloody Reach, you're not really getting any benefit from. Vipers is okay. Pain Clasp is good, don't get me wrong. Vipers is okay. If a lot of people are using Vipers, you won't be the one applying it most of the time.
Oh, the things we should.
The mages are there to provide damage. Man, they're not the biggest point of your damage, though. The dot build is the dot build. The dot is your point of damage, not the mages. So it is a different build that you're running then. So because you're obviously more focused on summon damage. You tried this build today, like it? Time to launch the Bone Spirits throws me off. It does take some time to get in used to, Wave. But once you're used to it, I mean, it works perfectly, right? This is a slightly different version of what I was in the video, though, Wave. This is the dot resolve version. You know, I wouldn't call yours a dot build. Because it is the dot build, but it's summons. So I don't know if we can class that as the same build. Got downed, how's it going? I love this build, to be honest. I love using it for clan tower runs. I lack mobility, so using this build helps much of that. I mean, it does, for sure. Yeah. The teleport is quite nice. I just thought we'd try it as a resolve build as well, and the resolve build is a bit more single target because you can focus the bosses a bit better, and I think because of my high potency, the resolve build works really, really well. I got plus 3% on all my gear for summons damage, so I want to use it. I mean, that's fair, man. I think I'll modify this dot resolver build as well and do a second video in the next week or two. Because it is strong. Very strong. Be nice if we could get a new raid build as well. I don't think that's possible, though.
Well done, Chamberlain. I am activating the gateway to the final chamber.
I wonder if we can make this one do even more damage, though. That's my question. When it comes to dot resolver, I'm sure there's more we can do. Because this damage is nuts. So I definitely think we've got two new builds. One dot resolve, one non-dot resolve that work just as well as each other. But I think you'll find the non-dot resolve build will work better for lower reso players and lower stat players, as long as you've got a bit of higher crit. And it will ideally work if you've just swapped over from another character, another class that has higher crit and not higher potency.
Welcome, ally. Somebody help me.
Been lucky on the affixes tonight. We want these good affixes that we can get loads of mob spawning all of the time, so we can actually see what this build can put out. The more mobs, the better. Ah, chains killed me. Rip. Chain seems more deadly nowadays than what sacrificial power does. I think we should be capped on the old battle pass though. Pretty much. I'm happy with that. Only 100 points off. And we did testing.
Soon all will burn, and I will revel in
I see this last boss taking 20 minutes to do if we're not careful. These people are not very well geared. 2 billion in a dungeon.
Do you see how much stronger I've become? Your soul. I need
Well, what an evening it's been.
What can I do for you?
See what we got.
Well, good luck out
Let's
there.
cap the rest of our points. We're a little bit off. We didn't quite get there with that, but who cares? We're only like 50, 60 points off now. Not the end of the world. Collect that, collect that. Ready for Christmas, Burke. Oh, ready for, oh, Boosh, sorry. Ready for Christmas. Oh, I didn't even think about Christmas yet. I'll probably end up getting ready for Christmas when it comes to like December. I do it the proper like guy way, you know, wait until the last minute. And then it's like, oh yeah, I need to get Christmas stuff.
Have a safe journey, adventurer.
Are you all ready for Christmas? But it's not that far away, right? We're not all that far away from Christmas, are we? It's like what? It's 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 weeks today. Let's pause this timer again. Done. Bye, guys. Today has been a blast. You've still got Halloween decorations up. That is the way, man. Keep them ones up as long as you can. I'm not... my missus always calls me a Scrooge. I wouldn't say I'm really a Scrooge. I just think that, you know, Christmas sometimes is just started way too early than what we really need to start it. You know, some people put decorations up when it comes to the end of Halloween. It's like, get the Christmas decks up. And it's like, really? We don't need to do it that early. Far too early. You know, I'll worry about Christmas presents maybe the beginning of December. You know, I'll start to think about looking around. I don't have that many people to buy for. I haven't got to worry about it too much. Which is a good thing, right? Means I don't have to spend a lot. Who wants to spend? Need to save money. But in other notes, we're going to leave it there for tonight. It's been a blast. We've done some testing. The dot resolver build version of this build is really good. Really good. If you want to have a look at it and go with it, have a go. This one is as always, Studied Menace. How much plat to get to 7k pot? Oh, I mean, if you want to just go the plat route, it's going to take you a long time to get to 7k. You know, from gear alone, you're definitely not going to get anywhere close. You definitely need a lot of gems that are potency gems. But bearing in mind, to get to like rank 5, 6, and 7 gems, it takes a long time. Many gems. There is a good place you can go and check that out though. If you wanna work it all out, go to this website. It's a really good website. He is still building it, still updating it. So definitely have a look over there when it comes to showing you what gems you need. It tells you the price of everything to level up. Really good. He's doing a good job of that. And he's got support on there as well. And he's got like a proper Reddit post that he puts up on a regular basis telling us what updates are coming. So definitely feel free to go and use that and give him a thumbs up when it comes to on Reddit. It's a really good build he's doing. We're at version 0.5. But we are leaving it there. Come and join us again on Friday. We'll be live same time. I'll be doing more testing tomorrow. Don't know if I'll get a video done tomorrow about something. I've got a list here that I've got to go through. I've always got my list handy. But guys, it's been a blast. We'll see you Friday. Have a good rest of your day. Peace out.